Hello everybody, welcome AUC family to my yoga class. My name is Nastasia, thank you all for joining in. Welcome to Thrive Week, I hope you really enjoy and just let's dive in. So take a seat on your mat, anywhere is fine. I will sit in the middle and I might move around a little bit, but as long as you can see me, you are completely fine where you are. Sit up straight, any comfortable position is fine. And we're just going to start with a little meditation, so checking in with the breath. If you want, you can gently close your eyes or keep them like half open if that's more comfortable for you. Maybe sigh. Just taking a few breaths. We're all in different places. And life is very different than what we are used to right now. So let's come to our favorite place. See it in your mind's eye. It can be anywhere, wherever you feel most happy, most at ease. Maybe the ocean, a lake or a mountaintop. Your room, anywhere is fine. See it, be there. Maybe imagine the scent, the smells around you. Maybe imagining the sounds that you would hear if you were there. Feel yourself centering, grounding down, becoming at ease. Taking deep, full breaths. And you pay attention to your shoulders, let them be down and relaxed. And whenever something comes up that is trying to pull you away from your special place, just let it go, breathe it out, and come back, see your beautiful place in your mind's eye. And know that you have the power to go to that beautiful place anytime you want. Take the deepest breath you have taken all day, breathing in through the nose and sighing out through the mouth. Continue your natural breath for one more minute in your beautiful place. Taking in every detail. Gently come back to the here and now. Stay with your breath. Try to hold on to that feeling of relaxation. Gently open your eyes, blink them open. Okay. I hope that gave us our initial relaxation so that you are ready to get moving a little bit. Our next step is to do some pranayama, which is breath work, and we will do nadi shodhana, which is alternate nostril breathing. This will help to balance our nervous system, helping us feel calm. This is especially very suitable if you have any anxiety in your body, so you will hopefully feel a lot better after this practice. We will bring our right hand, even if you are left-handed, bring out your right hand and let your left hand just relax somewhere in your lap or on your knee. And then we bring the middle finger and the index finger on the middle of our brow or our third eye, and then our thumb on our right nostril, and either the ring finger or the pinky on the left nostril. Just let them rest there gently and feel it out. Okay, so you can take a look before you start. First we're gonna close the right nostril and inhale through the left. Pause and then change the grip, closing the left and exhaling through the right. Inhaling on the right side, and then exhaling on the left. So I will do a little round to show you. So inhale left, exhale right, inhale right, changing the grip, closing the right side and exhaling on the left. Inhaling on the left side, right side is still closed. Closing the left side and inhaling on the right. So I will continue with you. So just try to follow, and whenever you lose your concentration, just take a look and you can continue on. There's a slight pause when you switch your fingers. And a gentle pressure on the nostrils. Shoulders are relaxed. Spine straight. keep going. Maybe you feel your breath in your belly. Your inhales and exhales becoming longer. Very good, everybody. So to end, we're going to even it out, which means we're going to end with an exhale out of the left nostril. When you did that, keep your eyes closed. Gently bring the right hand to rest in your lap or on your knee. And check in with your breath, check in with your body. Maybe your right arm is a little heavy, that's okay. Just observe how you feel, no judgment. And if you don't feel a difference, it's completely fine. There's nothing wrong. Maybe this is your first time practicing. So don't judge yourself, just observe. Okay, before we continue, keep your eyes closed, bring your hands together, prayer hands or Anjali Mudra, prayer hands at the heart, and start to rub your hands together, creating some heat, creating some energy. Let's get ready to move, wake up our body, rub, 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 and then when your hands feel hot and sweaty, Just put them over your eyes. And gently open your eyes while you have your hands covering. Blinking open, letting some light peep through. And then bringing your hands down, rubbing the energy over your body. Okay, let's get ready to move. Bring out your legs. You can have them wide or just a little bit closed, but make sure you have some space to move your feet. You can have your hands behind you, resting on your hands, having your chest open and your spine as straight as possible. Making sure there's always a little bend in your elbow, don't overstretch. We're going to start with some feet movement, only squeezing the toes and then bringing them, pointing towards your face. So just the toes, just breathe normal, waking up the feet, giving them some love, carrying us the whole day, every day. Okay. Whew. Feels good. Okay, when you're ready, start to move your entire foot, dorsal flexing and plantar flexing. So moving the toes away from the face and then pointing towards the face. Really, really even waking up our calves, feeling them flexing as well. Maybe hearing some cracks. I hurt my ankle. It's totally fine. As long as you don't have any pain, just continue with the movements and don't worry too much. Try not to worry at all, actually. Okay. Gently come to neutral and then we start to move our ankles, rotating one way. Last one, and then the other way around. So don't worry about which way you're moving first, or which leg or arm you're using first. We will always do both sides. So we will even it out. Okay, last one. Maybe shake it out a little bit. Okay. Bringing in the knee or the leg, holding on underneath the knee or on your hamstring, and then just bending your knee a couple of times. Very nice. And then holding on to the knee, bringing in the foot. We're going to do a little leg baby to open up the hip, give the hip a little massage. So make sure you sit straight, feel your sit bones in the place where you're sitting, your mat or the ground. And gently start to rock your baby. So some people may be very flexible, can really hold it like a real baby, but that's not necessary. So the point is that you just feel in your hip joint, moving it side to side. You just feel a little massage, opening up the hip gently. And don't go too crazy. Imagine this is a real baby. We want to give love to our hips and not hurt ourselves. Okay. Beautiful. Gently bringing your leg down. And then coming to the other side, we're going to do the bending of the knee. My feet might be very dirty. Don't worry, yours maybe too. If you're walking barefoot all day. Okay. Just a couple of times. Making sure we sit up straight. So in yoga, we pay a lot of attention to the spine, that our energy can move all the way from the tailbone to the crown of the head freely. So straight spine is very important. Okay, again, leg baby, holding on to the foot, holding on to the knee, and just gently rock side to side. And the movement doesn't need to be big, so I make a very small movement. If you don't feel anything, you can try and make it a little bit bigger or bring the knee a little bit closer, but just listen to your body and be aware. I always say there's no pain in yoga, or at least there shouldn't be. Okay. Lovingly bring down your leg, baby. Don't just drop it. You wouldn't do that with a real baby neither, I hope. Okay. So sit up straight again, maybe move the fleshy part of your buttock and really feel you're sitting strong into the ground. Spine is straight. You're going to bring out the arms as if you're holding like a big spoon and we're going to stir the pot. Very fancy name. So inhale to move forward and exhale to come back. Following the breath, don't go too fast. You're stirring, maybe porridge, maybe soup. Paying attention to the shoulders, making sure they are still relaxed even though we are active in the arms. Last one. And then we gently turn it around. Inhale forward and exhale back. Keep going, you got this. Keeping the feet a little active. Don't just let them hang. Okay, last one. Shake out the arms. Very nice. Okay. So we stay in this position, or if you maybe feel a little uncomfortable in the legs, you can always change. Feel free, as long as you feel like you can sit up straight and do all the exercises, you are fine. Okay. We will continue with some wrist movements. First, circling the wrists one way, and again, making sure the shoulders are relaxed. Just gently circling the wrists. So, you've been working a lot on the computer, like many of you maybe have. This is very good to do every day when you finish. Giving some love to those wrists. We don't want to get any pains in our arms and wrists, especially if you are studying to become a doctor, or, well, because we all need our arms from day to day, right? So, gently turn the other way. Shake it out. Stretching out the underarm muscles. Okay. Same thing on the other side. Gently putting some pressure so you feel a little stretch on the upper underarm and at the bottom upper arm. Very good. From here, keep those arms stretched out and really imagine as if you're pressing into a wall. So your hands, your fingers are stretched out, your hand and wrist is almost in a 90-degree angle. You push, 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 push. Feel your arms. Maybe even see a little tremble in mine or your own. Push, push, push. Keep pushing. You got this. You can do it. Breathing deep. Push. Imagine you're pushing something away. Yes. Push, push, push. You hopefully see my hands are very, very active, and yours should be too. Really feel that. Exhale, just let go. Again, shake it out. Beautiful. Okay. We're going to come to our shoulders. Gently do some shoulder circles to go back first. Elbows up. Trying to imagine that you touch your elbows at the back. Really opening those shoulders up, opening the chest. Again, if you're sitting behind the computer or having some stress, this is really nice. Just takes the weight off your shoulders. You all carry some. Okay, turn it around, forward now. Again, trying to touch the elbows in the front might be a little bit easier. Maybe you can actually touch. Okay, perfect. You're doing great. This is just a warm-up. Hopefully you do feel a little warm wherever you are. Okay, bringing down the arms. We're going to lift up the shoulders, squeeze them up to the ears, inhale. And exhale, sigh it out, bring the shoulders down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Don't be scared that somebody will hear you. It's totally fine. It's good to be silly sometimes. Just feel all that weight dropping off your shoulders. All that stress just sliding down your back. Sighing it out on the exhale. Last one. Make it count. Squeeze up all the way to the ears. Breathe in and then... Okay, great. Last thing for the warm-up is to little head circles. So here, be mindful of how your neck feels. You can start with making small circles with the nose. So imagine doing like this. You can close your eyes. Imagine that you have some paint on your nose and you're painting a circle on a piece of paper. And then you make the circle bigger. Keep breathing normally, naturally. And bigger. Feeling it out. Making beautiful circles on the paper, your favorite color. So the rest of the spine stays the same. It's just our head, or actually our nose moving. Our nose is not moving. But imagining that we are painting with our nose makes our neck and our head move. You can go a little backwards if that feels good, but just be mindful. Always listen to your body. Everybody is different. You cannot really know what anybody is feeling, so just listen. Okay, make it smaller again. A couple of times to the other side. It's always hard. Do you even remember which side we did? So don't worry, we will go to the other side gently. Starting small, making it bigger. So always feel free to close your eyes as I do, or keep them open if it helps you to not feel dizzy. So it's up to you. Maybe you want to take a look at what I'm doing, so then you have to keep your eyes open. Make it smaller again. Beautiful. Okay. Let's get onto our hands and knees. So you can stay in whatever position you are comfortable, as long as you can see what I'm doing. So your knees should be underneath the hip bones, and your hands, your wrists should be underneath the shoulders. And we don't want to be hanging into a spine, so get a little fire in your core and make your spine as straight as possible. And then tuck in that chin so that your head is not hanging down. So beautiful. Somebody should be able to rest a plate or a cup on your back and it shouldn't fall out. So bring out one leg. Don't worry about which leg. Stretching out the calf, the foot. And then bringing it up, not high, not too low, in line with the spine. So here you can have a natural curve as long as you feel a little bit of that core contracting in. Keep it active to protect your spine. So if this is your edge, you feel good here but a little bit challenged, then stay here. If you need a little bit more challenge, stretch out the opposite arm as if you're going to shake somebody's hand, and then bringing the shoulder. And stay here for a few breaths. Maybe count to 5 in your head. Okay, when you're ready and you want to give it a try, we're going to contract. So the knee and the elbow are going to touch. We're going to inhale and then exhale, knee and elbow touch. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, touch. You can do as many as you want, but I will do maximum 5 as we are doing it all maybe for the first time. And even 5 is more than enough, believe me. So you're doing it with presence. So the strength comes double. Last one, inhale, lengthen, and then gently bring it back down. Stretching out the other leg. And if you feel any pain in your wrist, you can make like little claws, making sure all your fingerprints and the base of the thumb are pressing into your mat. That should help with the wrist joint. So we are using the muscles instead of hanging into the joint. Lift up your leg, again, in line with the spine, making sure our head is not hanging down. Stay here if that's enough, or bring out the opposite arm, like you're going to shake somebody's head again. Bring in the shoulder, and breathe here for about 5 counts. Make sure you have that core active, balancing, you got this. And if you want, inhale and exhale, bring the knee and elbow together. Inhale long, and exhale, knees and elbow touch. You can take a look at your knee when you are bringing your knee and elbow together, and take a look at your hand stretching out when you're inhaling. I hope you're counting. This is my last one. Stretching out one last time, and then bringing the hands down. Beautiful. If you need to take a break of the wrist at any point, we won't do too much, but you can always circle your wrist or shake it out. Just make sure that you feel good as you keep going. From here, little cat-cow, inhaling to open up the chest, look up, belly comes down. Exhale, bringing your chin to the chest, rounding the spine to the ceiling. Following your own breath, your own rhythm. One more cow and one more cat. So cow is with a hollow spine, and cat is like a frightened cat, Spine is rounded towards the ceiling. Then go back to center. From here, just going to gently come to standing. Take your time, breathing consciously so that you won't get dizzy. Okay, making our way to the top of the mat. Here, your feet can be hip width apart, which is about 2 fists usually. Or, if you feel very comfortable and very well balanced, you can bring your feet flush together, heels to touch. My advice is to just keep your feet hip width apart so that you feel well balanced. Okay, we're going to stand in mountain pose first. Hands resting next to our body, palms facing the same way as our face, so opening up, shoulders relaxing down, and your hips are beneath the shoulders, so you're not too relaxed in the lower back. We are tucking in the pelvis, but our bottom is relaxed, and the chin is slightly tucked in. Breathe here. Inhale to lift the hands up. You can have a steeple grip or clasping the fingers together and pointing the palms up to the ceiling. Here we're going to inhale in the middle and then exhale, go to one side. So I'm going to move so you can see me properly. Inhale middle and exhale one side. Make sure your chest is still open and spine is straight. Inhale middle and exhale other side. Swaying palm tree. Imagine you are here, maybe in St. Martin on the beach. The palm trees are swaying. If it feels good, you can look up at your hands to exhale to stretch out your rib cage. Giving yourself some breathing space. Side bending, side stretching. Last one to the other side. And come back to the middle. Exhale, hands down. Beautiful. Okay. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, rolling all the way down. Bend your knees and let your head hang loose. Imagine being heavy like a bowling ball. No need to hold any tension in your neck. Bend your knees as much as possible. Your lower back should be free and released, so there should be no pain again. Just remember that. Whenever you go to yoga, no pain. I know in other sports we hear that phrase, no pain, no gain. Not in yoga. Breathe here, relax. When you're ready, lifting up halfway. So you can hold on to your lower back or put your hands on your quads, bringing the elbows next to your rib cage or ribs, and then again tucking in the chin. So you are almost like a upside down L or number 7, whatever rows your boat. Breathing in here, again, light a little fire in your core, strengthening our lower back. Shoulders are down, so away from the ears. Exhale, grounding the spine, coming down all the way, forward fold, and then inhale, coming up, straight spine. Arms up, and exhale down. Okay, we'll do that 2 more times. So inhale, lifting the arms up, exhale, going all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Elbows next to your rib cage, spine as straight as possible. Breathe here a couple of breaths. Beautiful, everybody, you got this. Exhale down, and inhale, come up all the way straight to go down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Again, stay here for a few breaths. Always be sure to have a micro bend in your standing legs, in your knees. Exhale, round the spine. Stay here for a few breaths. Hold onto your elbows and maybe shake a little back and forth, up and down, side to side, little ragdoll. And your head is heavy. Beautiful. Let your hands come down. Maybe you are touching the mat. And again, it doesn't matter if your knees are completely bent. As long as you are here, relaxing your head down, feel the full weight of your head. Now from here we're going to roll up vertebrae to vertebrae on the inhale. If you're not comfortable with that, just inhale to come up straight spine. Gently, gently, our head is coming last. Rolling the shoulders back, coming back to mountain pose. Breathing here. I hope you already feel a little fire in your belly and your body, creating a little heat, creating some strength. So a lot of the times we think we need to make big movements and we need to be strong and lift weights, but a lot of the time small movements are just as powerful as big movements. So don't forget that and give yourself some credit for showing up. So from here, stay where you are. We're gonna stay in our mountain pose, inhaling, and then exhale, come to a chair pose. You can either have Anjali Mudra or prayer hands at your heart, making sure your chest is open, or if you're a little bit more experienced, bring the hands out in front, like you're holding onto a big beach ball. Now, if you're watching my feet maybe, you see that I'm lifting up my toes. Take a look. Can you see all of your toes? I hope you can. That means you are really trying to sit down in your imaginary chair. Don't sit down all the way because there is none. They would fall and that would not be good. Breathe here, you got this, you can do it. Inhale, come up. And exhale, forward fold. Whew. Feel a little release in your hamstrings. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, clasp the hands behind the back. And bring your palms as close together as you can. So they can be here or they can touch, doesn't matter, as long as you feel your chest opening up. Shoulders are down, pulling actively down. Breathing here. Paying attention to your pelvis. We are not pushing out. We are still active, just opening up the shoulders. Gently release. Inhale, arms up, and exhale to sit down in your chair. Beautiful, you got this. So some people are very conscious of what is happening in the lower back. It can be straight, so you're tucking your pelvis, but it can also be out naturally. As long as you can see all your toes and have a little activation in your core. So no need to hold in the belly, but just feel a little tension around the belly button. Keep breathing. Bring the breath. Inhale to come up. And exhale all the way down. Give some release to your hamstrings. Inhale to come up all the way. And exhale again, clasping the hands behind the back. Now opposite thumb on top, so the weird one. The one that feels off. Shoulders opening or shoulders coming together, chest opening. Still our pelvis or our hips are straight underneath our shoulders. Breathing. Exhale, gently let go. Inhale, arms up. We're going to do 2 more chair poses. Exhale, sit down. Beautiful. So it's your choice where you have your hands. I'm showing you both, so you can just be comfortable wherever you are. And if you want to be sure that you are not leaning too much in your toes or squeezing your toes, you can keep your toes lifted. Breathe. I hope you're feeling a little burn. Inhale up, exhale down. You're almost there, 1 more, have to do this. Inhale to come up, and exhale 1 more time, behind the back. The thumb that feels normal can be on top now. Okay, last chair pose. Exhale, let go of the hands. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, sit down in your chair. You can do it. Count to 10 in your head. Keep breathing. Keep bringing the breath. That's what's giving you strength. Okay, inhale up, exhale forward fold. Stay here for a bit. If you want, you can bend one leg and straighten the other. Breathe, and do the same thing on the other side. Inhale to come up. Then exhale one last time to open the chest. Strange thumb on top now, the one that feels a little off. Breathing here. Everybody's doing great. Forgot to say in the beginning, but if you need a sip of water, feel free to do so. Exhale, unclasp the hands. Beautiful. Okay, gonna do a little standing cat-cow, almost like a butterfly, I like to think. So, inhale, open the chest, and exhale, round the spine. So you almost open your wings, inhale, chest open, exhale, close, rounding. Just keep going, you're doing great. Feel a little stretch. You can even incorporate the knees if you want. Bending and straightening them. You can take a look at me if it helps. Really looking up to the sky or the ceiling on the inhale. Chin down to the chest on the exhale. 2 more for each side. Last one. Beautiful butterfly. Great. Okay. You can stay where you are, feel free. I'm just turning around so you can see better. Have your legs a little bit wide. Knees bend. We are going to do something that children's yoga they call the helicopter, which I really like. It's a cool cool name for a pose. Or how I know it in Sanskrit is chakrasana. Chakra means circle or center. So our center is here, and we're gonna move our arms like a helicopter around our center. Patting yourself on your bottom. You did a great job. Start slowly. Keep breathing. And speed it up. Just follow your natural rhythm. You can close your eyes, or if that scares you, just keep them open. Smile. This is fun, come on. I mean, relaxing, imagining you're a child, like skipping around and being carefree, feeling good, loving yourself. That's what we should all do, also as grown-ups. Okay, keep going, speed it up. You can hear noise. You're tapping yourself on your bottom. Woo! Keep going, don't be scared. I hope you're with somebody that you feel comfortable with, you are alone, and you can feel free. Okay. Gently start to slow down. Oh. Nice. And come to stillness. Shake everything out. Ah. Great work, everybody. Gently come to a seat. No fancy ways of doing this. There are lots, but we're not doing that today. Again, we're going to bring the legs stretched out in front. Bring the sit bones to the ground. So move that fleshy part of the buttock and bring one foot into your thigh. Again, no worries about which one. Make it that your upper body is facing the leg that is long. Toes are active, so they can be pointed away from the face or toes pointing up to the sky. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, just let your head and hands fall wherever feels natural. You can have your knees bend if it feels better. And just breathe here, let your head hang heavy again. So don't feel like you need to have your knees straight, okay? Again, we don't want to create any injuries or pain. You should feel a nice stretch in your lower back, especially on the side where your leg is bent, and on the hamstring of your long leg. Breathing here. If you can touch your toes, great. If you don't touch your toes, awesome. Doesn't matter at all. It's about giving love to our body. Feeling strong. And knowing that we are all capable. Inhale to look at your toes, or at the toes of the long leg. And then exhale here too, and then inhale to come up straight spine. Same thing on the other side. Bring the foot into the thigh, facing the long leg. Inhale, arms up, and exhale down. Janu Sirsasana, or very fancy in English also, head to knee pose. Breathing here, be aware of where you feel the stretch, bending your long leg if needed. Maybe this side feels harder or easier. Again, just observe that and don't judge. Trust that you are doing the best that you can and that is enough. Again, inhale to look forward at your toes. Exhale here as well. And then inhale to come sitting straight up. Okay, bring the legs in. Making sure that this time, I'm going to tell you, you're on your mat lengthwise so you can come to lying down. Take your time, bringing your shoulders underneath, giving yourself a little hug. You can even maybe bring your nose to your knees. Not me, but some people probably can. Love yourself, thank yourself. Gently bring your head down. Hold on to your right knee with both hands And lift up your left leg, your left foot to the ceiling. Exhale, gently lower it down, very slowly, slowly, slowly. And then when you're close to the ground, just gently put it down. Toes of the left foot are pointing up to the sky. And the right foot is relaxed, or if you want, can also be toes pointing towards your face, kind of. Okay, inhale, bringing the nose to the knee. Exhaling here as well. Wind relieving pose, stay here. If there's any air escaping your body, don't feel bad. That's why it's called wind relieving pose. Inhale, head down. Exhale, we bring the right leg to the left side, bringing it over to the other side. Now, we are kind of on our side. We're going to open our right arm into kind of like a T. If you want, you can bring both arms out into a T, or let your left hand hold the right leg. So here, try to have your right shoulder on the ground, so that may mean that your leg is coming up a little bit. That's fine. Your toes are resting on the ground to assist you. You should feel a nice supine twist in your thoracic spine. Looking over to the right side if you want, or up to the sky. If you don't feel the stretch, or if you feel any discomfort, you can move your leg up or down, or move your shoulders a little bit, easing into it. If you want, close your eyes. Few more breaths, you got this. To come to center, we're going to use the exhale to engage our core and bring the knee back to center. Bring the right foot down, bring the left leg up, hugging it in with both hands. Right foot is going towards the ceiling, sole of the foot pointing towards the ceiling. Okay, again, exhale to gently lower the right leg down. You got this, little fire in the belly. I promise this is the last bit. We are going to relax. Breathing. Exhaling to bring the nose to the knee. Stay here for a few breaths. Again, you might have a little wind relief. Don't be ashamed, it's all natural, all part of our bodily functions. Inhale, gently resting your head back down on the ground. Bringing the left knee over to the right side. Again, you can hold on to the leg or open both arms out into a T, feeling your shoulders on the ground, looking over towards the left side or looking up to the ceiling. Just checking in with your body, how you feel. Like I mentioned before, supine twist. Opening up the rib cage, releasing air in the spine. Breathing, deep breaths. If you want, close your eyes. Again, we are going to use the exhale to come back to center. Engaging the core. Give yourself one last big hug. Maybe rolling a little bit side to side, massaging your spine. And then gently putting your head down, your feet down, and come to have your feet stretched out all the way, hands next to your body, or if you prefer, on your belly, moving a little bit so that your body is completely relaxed and comfortable. Shavasana. I prefer the Sanskrit name because the English name is a little macabre. It's corpse pose. Relaxing here. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Take a few breaths. Turning inwards. I'm going to stay here for a little while. Don't rush away now. This is a very important pose in yoga, where our nervous system can come completely to rest, lowering the stress hormones, lowering our heart rate and blood pressure. Maybe go back to your special place, to your favorite place, seeing it in your mind's eye. No, I feel that you are amazing. You are capable, as I mentioned before. Feel that with every breath that you take, let it spread and sink into every cell in your body. Empower yourself. Say something to yourself that helps you feel strong. Maybe just something as simple as, I am strong. Just saying that to yourself can already help you feel stronger, better, ready for the day, or ready to face whatever you need to face. For now, stay in your beautiful place. A couple more breaths. Take in every detail. Imagine the sounds, the smells. Take it all in before we head back to the real world. Gently start to move your fingers and your toes. Make some movement that feels good. Maybe inhale to stretch out the body. And exhale. Relax. Gently rolling onto the right side. You can use your arm as a pillow. Keep your eyes closed. You are doing great. When you're ready, just gently press up to a seat. Keep your eyes closed as long as possible. Come to any seat of your choice. Bring prayer hands to our heart, Anjali Mudra. And let's thank each other for showing up, for sharing our time together. Let's thank all the gurus before us that shared this knowledge so that we can benefit from it. And let's also thank all the teachers from AUC and the supporting staff for helping us through this difficult time. Thank yourself, your fellow students. We got this, we can do this, and we will get through. Thank you. Have a great rest of the day.